Welcome to your second lesson of Roman numerals, and today we are going to cover 500 and 1000 Roman numerals. So let's start over with our questions directly. Okay, so up to 399 it was possible for us to find our Roman numeral without using D. Okay, but what if I need to find 400? So for finding 400, how many times I need C? I need C 4 times, like this: C, 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 C. But you know that we cannot write any letter 4 times. Okay, so it means whenever it happens, what we need to do, we need to go back in your table, Roman numeral table, and you will find your next letter, which is D, and D is equals to 500. Now you got your next letter. It means it is easier for us now to go into 400. Now the same thing we have to do, we need to go back from 500 to 400. And how you can get your 400? By taking away 100 from 500. 500 minus 100 will give you 400. So now this thing, how we can write in Roman numeral: 500 is D, and what you are taking away? 100. So 100 is equals to C. Where I need to write my C? At the back of D. Remember, whenever you are taking away, you will always write at the back. Okay, go back into your lesson number 1 and revise if you forget it. So this is your 400. Now look at, for example, I have 8, 8, 8. Okay, so I can break my number: 800 plus 80 plus 8. Okay, 800 means 500 plus 300, right? Because I have last number just we have done is equals to 500, that was D. Okay, so now 500 is equals to D, and 300 means 3 times 100, that is 3 times C. 80 means how to do? 50 plus 30, right? And 8 means 5 plus 3. So how we can change it into Roman numeral? We can write here L equals to 50, 30 means 3 times X, and 5 means V, and 3 means 1, 2, 3. So this is your 888. Okay, so okay guys, now what happens up to 899? We can do with D equals to 500, right? We can find 899 with D equals to 500. For example, let's solve it quickly. 800 plus 90 plus 9. We have already done 90 and 800. We just did it. That is 500 plus 300. So 500 is D and 300 is C, C, C. And 90 means 100 minus 10, remember, okay? Because we cannot write 90 like 50 plus 40, because there we come across with 4. So whenever you come across with 40, it means you need to go into the other Roman numeral. So 90 means 100 minus 10, that is 100 is C and 10 is X. So 90 is equals to X and C. 9 will be equals to 10 minus 1, that is IX. Okay, so again I'm asking you, if you don't understand, please go back into your first lesson and revise over there. So this is your 899. So we were able to do it up to D equals to 500. But what about if I need to find 900? So let's do it now. So now for 900, what I need to do? I need 500 plus 400. Okay, so it's okay for 500, I have D, but what about this 400? How I can find my 400? I know I can't write 3 times. I can't write C more than 3 times. Okay, so it means I need to go back in my Roman numeral table and I need to find my last letter, that is M is equals to 1000. So we know that we need to find 900 and we don't know how to find it. So we got our last number, that is m, means 1000. So we need to go back from 1000 to 900. How you can find that is 1000 minus 100 will give you 900. So how I can write in my Roman numeral? 1000 is equals to m and 100 is equals to c. So c will go at the back of m because we are taking it away. It means cm is equals to 900, right? So in this way you can find so many numbers. For example, you can find 925. 925 means 900 plus 20 plus 5. Now 900 means how you can find your 900? 1000 minus 100, and 1000 was equals to m, right? 100 was equals to c. So it is cm plus 20 means 2 times x plus 5 means v. So this is your answer. So now there are some more practice questions we are going to do, and that's all for today. Okay guys, so look at this question 2210. What we have to do over here, we have to break our numbers. That is 2000, right? This one is 2000, this is 200 plus 200, and then we have, right? Okay, so 2000 means 2 times 1000, that is 2 times m, right? Because m is equals to 1000 in Roman numerals. So 200 means 2 times c, and 10 is equals to x. So this is your answer. Okay, so now let's solve question number 678. 678 means 600 plus 70 plus 8. Okay, so 600 means what you need to do, 500 plus 100, right? And first we can do this. 500 means D and 100 means C. 70 means what you need to do, 50 plus 20. Okay, and then what you need to do, 5 plus 3. So in the same way we can solve all of our Roman numerals. That is 50 into L. 20 means 2 times x, 5 means v, and 3 times I. So this is your answer. Okay, one thing I need to tell you, very important, if you have it in your mind, that how you need to break your number. First, of course, you need to break like this, as you already know, but you will be thinking that how you are going to break your this number. Okay, so what you need to do for 600, you have to go back into your Roman numeral table and you have to see that which one is your nearest Roman numeral to 600. So is it 100? No. Is it 500? Yes. It means you have to start from 500, right? 500 and then what is left? 100. So we can break like this. For 70, what we have to do, we need to go back into Roman numeral table. Which is the nearest Roman numeral to 70 is 50. Okay, so it means we need to break it like this, 50 plus 20. In the same way, for 8, what is the nearest Roman numeral in your table? 5, and then what is left? 3. In this way you can break your Roman numerals. Okay, now let's solve 422. Okay, so 422, what I have to do, 400 plus 20 plus 2. So how I can break my number here to change into Roman numeral? I need to go back into my Roman numeral table. Which one is the nearest Roman number? That is 500, right? Not 100. So it means I need to pick up 500. So 500 minus 100 will give me 400. Remember, 500 minus 100 is gonna give me 400, and then 20 means 2 times 10, that is x, and 2 means 1, 1. Okay, so 500 is D, and 100 is C. So at the back of D I need to write my C. And moreover, you know that you cannot write any letter more than 3 times. So that's why what you will do, you will go into the next letter, that is D, and you will take it away, C from D, right? So you will get your answer. Okay guys, so now what we are going to do, we are going to do these Roman numerals. We are going to change these Roman numerals into numbers. So let's solve this one question, that is D C L X X V 8. Okay, D is equals to 500, right? C is equals to 100, L is equals to 50, and X means 10 plus 10 plus 8. Okay, V and 3 will give you 8. So what you need to do, you simply need to add all these numbers, that is 600 plus 50 and 20 will give you 70 plus 8. So 600 plus 70 will give you 670, and when you will add 8 in this is gonna give you 678. This question was very easy to solve. You were just going to add all the numbers and you got your answer. But remember one thing, when you have this type of number like XL, you know that what do we mean by this? XL is not 10 plus 50, okay? It will give you 60. XL is equals to actually 50 minus 10, you know, we have done in Roman numerals, that is equals to 40. So that's very easy to identify. Whenever a small number, X is small and L is big, L is 50, you can write the numbers under them, that is 50 and this is 10. Now what you have to do, you should come to know that 10 is coming before 50. It means this is not going to be 60, this is going to be 40. And when you have like this X after big number, that is 50 and 10, now it's gonna give you 60, right? So let's do some questions to clear our concept. For example, I have D and L X. So this is gonna give you 500, like, and I'm not just adding, I'm just writing the numbers under this. 500, L is 50 and X is 10. Now look at, this number is biggest, then this is smaller than this, right? Fine, we can add these numbers, okay? And then this number is smaller than this. Okay, so we can add all these numbers. We are going into descending order. Okay, when you are going into descending order means when you are going down, you can add the numbers. Okay, so what happens if I write like this, DXL? Now let's write our numbers. 500, and then we have 10, then we have 50. So we have big number, that is 500. Okay, fine. We have smaller numbers, 10. Okay, fine. But what happens now? Again we have big numbers. What happened? We were coming down and then we suddenly got up. So when this type of thing happens, it means this is not going to be added. You need to take away. 50, 10 will be 60, but 10, 50 will be 40, right? So it means this is 550 minus 10 equals to 40. Now we are going to add them and we are going to get our answer equals to 540. Okay, now let's solve this question. What we need to do, we need to write first all the numbers. That is 50, then you have 10, then you have 1, and then you have 10. Okay, so you know that 50 equals to L, fine. We have to see at the next number, that is 10. Up to here it's all fine. Now what's happening, you are getting a smaller number again, that is 1. It is fine, but what happens that after 1 you got a big number, that is 10. It means this 1 and 10 are going to be subtracted, and 10 minus 1 will give you 9 over here. So these numbers will be added, that is 50 plus 10 is 60. So now you have to add these numbers and you will get your answer equals to 69, right? Now what we have to do, we have to change this Roman numeral into numbers. So for that, what you need to do, write your numbers. 500 XL, remember this is X and L. XL means not 60, this is 40. Why? Because X is coming before L, small number is coming before big number. So it is 50 minus 10, it's gonna give you 40, right? So here is 3 ones will give you 3, so now we can add them. So it will give us 543. Okay, so in this way you can solve all of your questions. For example, let's do this one, CDXX2. It means CD is equals to 400, XX means 20, and 2 I's means 2, right? Now we can add them easily, that is 422. So this is your answer. Okay, so now what you have to do, practice all of the questions whatever we have done in lesson 1 and lesson 2, and for more practice I'm leaving in the description box a link. You need to go and you need to download your worksheet. So see you in the next class.